My dear daughter, I hope you let me ride in your helmet. My husband said I look like the Terminator. We've reached Basel. Basel is the third largest city in Switzerland after Zurich and Geneva. It's situated on the banks of the Rhine River and borders France and Germany, making it an international and culturally diverse hub in Switzerland. The city is renowned for its museum and is home to one of the oldest universities in Europe, founded in 1460. Basel is also host to one of the world's largest pharmaceutical companies, Novartis. The city is famous for its architecture, combining old medieval buildings with modern architectural masterpieces. It boasts one of the longest pedestrian zones in Europe, where one can leisurely stroll and soak in the city's atmosphere. When it comes to Basel, people often mention pharmaceuticals, history, culture, and of course the Rhine. Hi, this is Key and I'm Gera. We won't bring Gruner with us. I'll stay at home. Mom, why am I staying home? Hey, I found my cycling glasses. We are going out, and I even found my cycling gloves. We spontaneously decided to take a trip to Basel. The city we had visited once before early this year. After the Christmas holidays, it was quiet and cozy. We arrived without a specific purpose and didn't stay long in the city. This time we wanted to take it easier and get to know the city better. Yes, Basel is beautiful, but the road leading to the city for cyclists is an unforgettable experience that is very different from being stuck in internal traffic on the autobahn if you decide to drive. As you traverse local villages and picturesque fields on your two-wheeled companion, you immerse yourself in a magical world of captivating nature beauty and the charm of the surrounding countryside. Looking up, you can't help but be mesmerized by the grandeur of the Alps. We were just about to ride on the path, but likely we met a man. He told us that riding a bike on this path is not allowed. It's 100 franc fine. It's only for pedestrians. Honestly, I didn't see the sign. And now we stop in front of every traffic sign to carefully check where we should go. The sign should be somewhere around here. As we approached Basel, the feeling of being in a big city became more vivid. Nature began to give way to urban hustle and bustle. After quiet villages and fields filled with birdsong, the streets became livelier, and the air was filled with the sounds of the city. This meant that we were approaching the center of events, where new opportunities and impressions awaited us. Our first stop was in front of the train station building. In this place, you can clearly see how contrasting elements or aspects that seem incompatible at first glance can easily and peacefully coexist. So the train station with its magic architecture. I'm not an architect, but to me this building looks old-fashioned, classical, at least its main part, and for me it represents a more ancient culture. Next is the bank building. You don't have to be an expert to understand that it's a modern structure and looks very impressive. And behind us there was a park. The people could sit, relax, and while looking at the surrounding trees and flower beds, know that nature is always close by. We've reached Basel. There are many people and it's not convenient to film, but we'll try to capture something. Münsterplatz. I believe that anyone who has visited Basel at least once has definitely stopped by here. The Basler Münster is significantly older than the Grossmünster in Zurich. The original cathedral was founded in the 9th century, but was reconstructed and expanded in the Gothic style over time. The completion of the main tower of the cathedral took place in the 15th century. Basel Münster continued to evolve over the centuries, undergoing various reconstruction and restorations. We were on this square earlier this year. There was a Christmas tree here. I'll check if I still have the footage. I'll definitely include it in the video. On the observation deck behind the cathedral, there were many tourists speaking different languages, clearly representing different cultures. Friendliness and mutual understanding were felt in every glance, word and gesture. Despite the large number of people, everyone managed to take photos, listen to music and admire the rain, which looked impressive and stately from the higher, demonstrating its significance and importance in the life of the city. The Rhine River divides Basel into two parts. On the left bank, the western part is called Gross Basel, which houses the medieval old town. On the right bank, the eastern part is known as Klein Basel, a modern district with a vibrant nightlife. taking into account that we had arrived here by bicycle and the journey back home would take some time, we decided to conclude our trip. We will definitely return to Basel not just once, and in the next video I suggest visiting the city of Glarus. It's the capital of Canton of Glarus and the least populated of all Swiss capitals. Thank you for your time. See you!